With chatter on the streets for months, the news of DFS Guam closing down didn't come as a surprise to the Guam Chamber of Commerce. Chairman Teo says it's why the chamber has been pushing hard for the business privilege tax cut to help, quote, salvage the situation in Tumon and keep struggling businesses afloat. But the long-standing retailer is not alone in its exit, and O says the tax relief came too late.
My message yesterday at the chamber meeting was basically that the BPT reduction came a little too late to save some businesses. As you're probably aware, DFS has already announced their closure. Hard Rock has also announced their closure. There's actually several other businesses.
After nearly 55 years on Guam, DFS announced it will shut its doors by March 31st of next year. The chairman adds Rolex, which testified for the BPT tax, is also gone. Plus, further down the strip, Tumon Sands Plaza remains void of high-end brands. When asked if this marks an end to luxury tourism in Guam,
It's hard for me to say. I don't want to also put that final nail to the coffin. I don't want to predict that it's going to be doom and gloom for Guam, and that's not what the chamber is about.
but O adds it's clear retailers and restaurants are struggling, and the mass exodus, he says, will have an impact on Guam's appeal to visitors.
For a typical, visitor coming from either Korea or Japan, DFS has always been an iconic landmark here on Guam. And for them, it's one less thing to do, And it was such a major part of what visitors did here on Guam.
And the weak Japanese yen and Korean won against the strong US dollar isn't helping recovery efforts. The latest data shows arrivals remain below half of pre-pandemic levels. Moving forward in the next few years, the chairman says the public and private sectors must work together to figure out what kind of destination Guam wants to be.
Do we want to be a beach destination? Do we want to be a beach destination plus entertainment? Those are things we need to consider. We need to give tourists more things to do, if that's definitely one thing that tourists do complain about. The blight is another thing that a lot of people mention. We need to clean up our product. We need to ensure our streets are clean. We need to make sure, some of these facilities are not all, defaced. So that's what Chamber's been working really hard on.
Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.